Hello everyone, my name is TheZombieHunter, and today, welcome back to some more Black Ops 3 gameplay. I'm going to be talking about my most anticipated games of 2016 in this video today, and then in the next video I'll be talking about my most anticipated movies of 2016. I think there's going to be a lot more movies in there, rather than games, because, I mean, there's plenty of games I'm excited about. But there's more movies that I am excited about. Anyway, let's get right into it with my first game. Now, Unravel is my first game. It's an Xbox One exclusive, as far as I know. It's basically about this little character made out of yarn. His name is Yarny, and he goes this little side-scrolling adventure while he unravels his yarn until he's completely gone. It looks like an absolutely emotional game and looks fun. It just really looks fun. There's no better way to say it. It looks fun and emotional. It looks like it has a rich story to tell in such an amazing adventure. So that would be my first pick. Now my next pick, I'm not a big fan of this series, but this one looks pretty darn good to me. And that is Uncharted 4: A Thieves End. Like I said, I've played like half of one of the first Uncharted, but that does it for me. I haven't played any of the other ones too much. I've seen some of the third, but that's it. But this one looks fun, so I might just go back and do the Let's Play on Uncharted 1, 2, and 3, maybe the Uncharted collection, most likely that's what I'll do. To, you know, update myself before this game comes out. And surprises us, because this looks like one of the most beautiful games on the PS4, the next gen consoles, ever so far. And I'm extremely excited about this game. So moving on, next game, I think this is going to be my game of the year, to be honest. I'm kind of a big fan of this series, or now I guess you can call it a series, but the first game was absolutely amazing, and it showed me that, adding new mechanics to some games can make games good, even better. And that is Mirror's Edge with their parkour mechanics. That changed, the way I feel about games, stuff like that. That game is fun. It's fast-paced. It's beautiful for an Xbox 360 game that I think came out in like 2011. I can't remember, 2008. I do not remember. And the new one is called Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and it looks just absolutely fun. And it's multiplayer, so it's co-op, and there's a free open world to explore and stuff, which is also absolutely amazing. So that's gonna be so much fun to play with my friends and stuff like that, in an open world like that with parkour and stuff like that. It's kind of like Dying Light, but Dying Light kind of ripped off of Mirror's Edge, I want to say. With their open, not with their open world, but with their parkour system and stuff like that, Dying Light. But like I said, I'm very excited for Mirror's Edge Catalyst, and it comes out in 2016, I think in February, so I will definitely stay tuned for that on my channel. Anyway, moving on to I want to say the last actual game, and that is Deus Ex. I think it's Mankind Revolution. I could be wrong. I can't remember, but correct me if I am wrong. And this game is supposed to be an RPG. It's open world, stuff like that. I played a little bit of the last one from 2011, and the controls were wonky and stuff, but it's still an awesome RPG. As far as I know, I didn't beat it, so because I heard it's like 80 hours to beat. That could be wrong. I could be wrong. So if I am, like I said, correct me about any of these games if I am wrong on what their titles are, what their game descriptions are, and stuff like that. Anyway, this game looks fun. It looks like an amazing RPG, and after experiencing what Fallout was like and Witcher 3 this year, you got to live up to the hype and the actual great game that the other ones had. Like, you gotta kind of match it, or excel in those expectations with the with the open world RPG and stuff like that. So you gotta watch out for that, because I don't think you'll ever be able to beat Fallout 4 and Witcher 3 from last year. But I hope they do. I hope they can, raise my expectations on this the more it goes until the final release, which is, I don't want to say March, but I'm not necessarily sure. Anyway, that was it for the actual games. Now here's the hardware part. This is what I'm excited for, like hardware and stuff like that has to do with gaming. And this is gonna be amazing. VR is coming to 2016. It's coming in 2016, which is gonna be amazing. It's gonna start out rough. I want to say. I think the longer it goes on, the more better it will get, VR. But I am absolutely excited for this, and I hope it all goes well. But starting off, my most excited VR headset, because I can actually run it without having like a super duper beefy computer. It's PlayStation VR. It's basically going to be a VR headset, obviously for PlayStation 4. I don't know if they'll do it for PlayStation 3. I assume not, because they're pretty much doing everything on the PS4 now. Anyway, I'm very excited about this. I hope the direction they kind of take this in is that you plug it in and you put it on your head, and you can have the option to just switch the screen over to the headset, because I don't want it to just be one game, or like the games that are meant for it, kind of like the Kinect. The Kinect had, it was a good opportunity to make something great out of it. The Kinect, you can only really use it in some games that allowed it, but if PlayStation VR, I hope that you just plug it in, you can stream your screen from the TV screen or monitor into the VR headset, so you can move the dashboard in the VR headset with your controller. The VR headset, what I'm saying. Watch Netflix, YouTube, play Black Ops, play whatever next Call of Duty comes out that year. This year, I mean. Any of that, hopefully they let you do that instead of just having some games to play on it. Like, I don't care if you can move your head and stuff like that. What I care about is if you can just stream your screen and play something like this. Still moving the camera with the controller, but having it in a VR headset is just the best. And I'm extremely excited for that. Now, another one that I probably can't run on my PC, because it's a great PC and all, but it's not going to be able to run something like that. I heard that it has to be really, really high end to even, run it at minimum settings. Is the Oculus Rift. This is the one that kind of, quote unquote, started it all. This is the first one that most people heard about. And Facebook recently bought it, so I hope they kind of implement something like that. A Facebook option, I don't know, something stupid. Facebook will do Farmville VR edition, I don't know. Anyway, Oculus Rift looks cool and fun, but it looks like PC VR. It's gonna be a lot cooler because you can download free games and indie games, stuff like that, and put them in the VR headset and stuff like that, which would be cool, especially like roller coasters and stuff. Just onto your computer and plug in your Oculus Rift and use it. But sadly, like I said, you have to have high-end PCs to actually use the things, use the VR headsets on PC. So that's why I'm rooting for the whole PlayStation VR thing. Sorry, that was my phone. Why is it not on silent? I don't know. Anyway, now the last one is I want to say it was Valve Hive or something like that. I think it's HTC Hive or Vive. Now this one looks really weird and cool, and it looked like, from what I've seen, you're gonna have to put like some weird stuff on your walls and stuff. I don't know if that's what I've seen, or if that was just like a kind of little skit they did, I guess you could call it, for commercials. Like, kind of like what PlayStation did early, I want to say PS2 commercials. They were kind of weird to show off their product, but I don't know. This one looks cool. It just looks kind of like a competitor. It's exactly just a competitor to the Oculus Rift. And then there's also, I think, going to be a Razer one. That's not on my list, but yeah. So those two headsets, if you're planning on getting for PC, I do recommend. But if you want a console one, PlayStation VR comes out. I think all of these come out Q1 2016, which is January to April. I think that's what it is. If not, it's January to May, which is going to be awesome to have VR in our hands for the first time, at least in my hands. I've never experienced VR. I've kind of, to experience VR, I just put my phone up to my eyes and watch the movie, but no, that was it. I hope that this goes well, and like, it's probably going to sell well. I'm pretty sure it's going to sell well for them to make more. But I hope the software and the hardware all runs smoothly on day one. It's not really, but like, I hope it runs as smooth as you can kind of get. If not, then we'll just have to live with it until they fix it. But yeah, I plan on probably buying the PlayStation VR this year when it comes out, so that's gonna be awesome. I'm gonna probably do an unboxing and review of it, depending on if I actually get it. So I don't know about that. It's not confirmed yet that it even come out this year. It might be delayed. You never really know with this kind of stuff. Now I do actually have one more game I kind of forgot about in my list, that I didn't put on my list, is The Division. I'm actually really extremely excited. I think this is going to be one of my game of the years. If it's good, it's a Ubisoft game, and it's been delayed all the time. Where have I heard that from? Watch Dogs. So I hope it doesn't turn into something like Watch Dogs, where it's just trash. And I mean, Watch Dogs was kind of fun for a while, and then it just got repetitive and boring, and it just kind of like, it acted like a modern day Assassin's Creed copy. It looked like a clone of Assassin's Creed, like Ubisoft didn't even make it. I don't know, but The Division looks fun. It's a multiplayer MMO type thing, third person. People calling it third person Destiny in a way, and it is kind of like that, and I hope it lives up to the hype, and it's awesome. They're doing a beta this month, actually. I think it starts January 12th, 2016, so they're doing sign-ups where you can sign up on their website, ubisoft.com, and I'm going to sign up, get it on PS4, and try it out when it comes out. I hope it's good. I really do. Can't wait to try it out, because if the beta's not good, then I'm not spending my money, to buy the full game if it's not fun. Anyway, those were my most anticipated games of 2016. Now the next video, like I said, will be the most anticipated movies, which probably had, a lot more excitement in, because like, there's gonna be good games 2016, but I'm just not as excited as I was in when 2015 came. I was excited for so many games that were announced already before even E3, so we don't know all the games coming out this year because E3 is in June, so I'm just basically kind of talking about Q1 2016 games coming out. I will probably do a video overview of E3, because I'm going to watch E3 on Twitch and stuff like that, that's usually what I do every year. Like I did 2015 when I figured out Fallout 4 was announced, and I screamed and cried. So anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did, and if you haven't already, subscribe to become a Zombie today.